What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Darkness Falls back here, another Wuthering Waves video here, man. So of course, man, we're a little bit later here, but we have the CARTETHYIA sneak peek, man, by Jeff Keighley, CEO of the Game Awards and I believe Summer Games Fest. So yeah, man, this is insane. I know people have been going crazy for the last day or so with this official Kuro leak. And yeah, man, it's crazy that they gave him the keys to give us this sneak peek. So yeah, we only seen her basic attack. We don't know what her enhanced state is. I hope her E, she can transform to the the other state. But it is what it is. Of course, we get to see Fertilise. Of course, when she transforms, but we do have the the best thing is you can see in there is the Saber Excalibur. So let's go ahead and look at it, man. So we're gonna play it here. She sounds great here in English. I know some people may prefer her in different languages, but I play the game in English. So we talked about what this character could be when they did reveal her drip marketing. So we'll see. Yeah, Fertilise. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just gonna replay. So let's have it just replaying in the background. It's just muted there. All right, so let's talk about it. So of course, we didn't know how she was gonna be presented, but this is something that a lot of people had a high rate of guessing when they showed both of them instead of one of them, and that she would transform into Fertilise. Now, is it just for the the ultimate like Zanny? She just go in, boom, do a couple attacks, and then of course do the ultimate and then go back to normal. But we don't know what her heavy and other skills are once we get those. Hopefully it's there. I kind of doubt that we may see a transformation in between that. I think the transformation is locked behind the regular attack, and I say that because once they revealed CARTETHYIA element and her weapon type, which is a sword, is that she is it just showed CARTETHYIA. It did not show Fertilise. So I think for everybody like me who wanted Fertilise over her, it is what it is. But this is the central resonator after all. I think this is just going to be better. Now I do hope if possible, because like I said, it's just a sneak peek, and they can tweak and change whatever they want. That hopefully we get to stay in the other form a little bit longer. Like I said, this was just a sneak peek. The animations are pretty good for even what it is as a beta, but they're going to improve and change a couple things here and go crazy. Now a lot of people talked about once she transforms to Fertilise and she does the ultimate, you hear those little clock sounds. That's in such just like the part of the story that she was in when she combined all three swords and do the attack. So a lot of people kind of forget that, where we had to gather all three swords, and of course that's what that is a symbol of. Once she combined all three swords, she does the attack. So you probably want to go back and look at that in the story right there. All three swords are combined in that. You can see it from a side glance, but you just couldn't see it for the duration. Let me see the playback. Planet at half speed here. So if we look, here's the transformation. Look at her attacks here. And we got that. So if we go here, you can see that one sword right there. And then there's the other sword right there. The other sword we can't see, but yeah, it's the three swords that combine. We probably see it. I'm trying to unpause it. See combine there. Then she does the the blast from the sword. But yeah, Kuro's sound effects and things, man, they always been on point. They've been doing this. Just pause it real quick on CARTETHYIA here. But they always been making great sound effects, great animations, even on PGR. As you guys know, I am a CN veteran. And yeah, man, I'm very happy to see that they have a better looking game, a game that to me is better than PGR. If you're still just a big PGR fan, you don't want to admit Wuwa is better. I can't just help you. You know what I mean? It is. So I'm glad that they are able to, get their full display of showing what they can do with actual resources that's dedicated to a specific company. They did very good on what they did with PGR. If you guys already didn't know, I was not a free to play player on there. I spent real money, and I bought tons of outfits, skins with SFX animations, different other animations, and yeah, man, they did not make excuses. Oh, this is built on Unity, then this and that. No, they did what they did. Even right now, the Devil May Cry 5 collab looks insane. Dante is free, and Virgil looks great. You would think from a collaboration they would miss, oh man, this person don't play like this, but man, they look kind of 1-to-1. Like, it's like, dang, am I playing Devil May Cry right now? That's how crazy Virgil and Dante look in PGR, and I know a lot of people who are ready to celebrate that. It's gonna be insane. Now, I'm not too long ago quit playing the game. I actually don't play it anymore, so that's why you guys don't see me make any more PGR videos. You didn't see no Vero videos. You didn't see anything beyond before that either. But I still, look at the game and watch all the creators that still play it. But I still have my old videos up. So if you guys want to go check those out, you can. But I played for about 3 years, CN. And yeah, man, kind of burnt out a lot of these games. So I had to lower a lot of my games because I used to play too many gachas at once. But Wuwa is my favorite right now. And it's the best gacha to me currently. But yeah, CARTETHYIA, I can't wait to see what her full animations are once we get that. Who knows if Jeff Keighley is going to leak these to us, or if Kuro is going to actually show the rest once we have their live stream and all that, and they show all the animations for the character. So yeah, man, I got some other things going on. You guys know I do currently have the best free to play Weather and Waves account in the world. And I just did some things earlier today to change that as well, to make it even better or not better, depending on how you look at it. But I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. You guys know I make follow-up videos on my account progress. But you guys already know, like I said, I am going to be summoning for CARTETHYIA here, without the doubt, and I'm going to, make her, very good. So I have been farming her echo set as well, and some other stuff. Now, some people think we may be getting a new echo set for her. We'll see, but I doubt it. But yeah, this is insane. I'm so excited about this character. Like I said, not too excited about not being able to play this for the least for a long time. But that's what we have other lanes for. So I'm not gonna complain. This is the Sentinel Resonator. I don't expect nothing less from her power and the way she's gonna play. Similar to like Jinshi, that's the one we can, make the comparisons to. Animations look insane still, even for an old unit. And yeah, man, still very powerful as well. So guys, let me know your thoughts about this character. How do you like the animations? There are some people who would say, I'm still gonna skip her. I don't want her. I want Lupa or whatever it is. You do you. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.